Hello, my name is John Henry Looney. I'm an environmental consultant, and I've been wanting to develop opportunities for improving the performance of a normal house from environmental and carbon reasons, and also to save money. One of the things that we've done is to install an air source heat pump, and behind me you can see the unit. To do that, we talked to a number of local contractors and chose SK Heating and Cooling to do the work based on the fact that they gave us the best price and they gave us the most comprehensive quote of the entire installation to address all of the concerns and issues that I wanted addressed, both from a professional point of view and from a family point of view. They carried out the installation over about a week in October 2009 and did it with very little fuss and disturbance in spite of the fact that they were in our house replacing only 5 radiators to change single panels to doubles. They left no trace in the house of the work at all, and in the garage the old oil boiler was taken away and the new indoor unit for the air source heat pump was replaced very cleanly and without any disturbance at all. My wife's comments were that she barely noticed they were here. The unit then started operation in the end of October, and we've been monitoring the performance of the unit from November 1st, 2010 to now, which is actually in May 2011. But the first year's results are comparable and work really well to show that we put in a special electricity meter to show the actual energy consumption of the heat pump itself, which came to 6,300 units to do a 4-bedroom house. That then provided all of the heat and hot water through the year, including January of that year, which you may remember was down to negative 12 degrees. This unit had about 10 centimeters of snow on it, and it was working fine through that period. We had 50-degree hot water, and all the rooms were warm and comfortable. In that year of 630 pounds of electricity, my neighbors were spending about 900 pounds per year on their oil or more. So we saved about 300 pounds in the year. The house was warmer all the time, so it was more comfortable throughout the entire day. And what we've been able to do by doing this is demonstrate you can actually retrofit a modern house and achieve financial benefits, environmental benefits, and in a way that's socially or family acceptable. We don't want to wear hair shirts and move into caves. We want to live in our houses and enjoy them without any disturbance or any really change in the way we live, and the air source heat pump has delivered that. We put a cover over it just to laughingly thinking, well, maybe it'll snow, and it did. As I said, there's quite a bit of snow, but also it blends it in with the garden. One of the things that Simon Kershaw in particular and I discussed when they did the installation, instead of having the unit installed on the north-facing wall, which is over there, of the garage next to the main unit, we put it out here, surprisingly, in the sun, in the open air. This is a bit of common sense at work here. By installing it in the right place, it's a much more efficient installation. It captures the heat more efficiently, and therefore with lower cost. The shed that you can see is where the oil tank used to be. So we've gained an entire shed equivalent space by getting rid of the oil tank. So there's another benefit to our life in our garden, gaining about 5 square meters of space. The other changes we're making are just adding a bit of insulation in the loft, a bit more in the cavity walls, and next is to add some PV panels. We should be able to put enough PV panels on the house to actually completely power the unit through the year. So it'll be able to be operated next year at no electricity cost. So that's going to be rather nice.